Emotional strength is not something we're born with. It's something we can develop over time. In a world that often tests our resilience, emotional strength helps us weather life's storms. Whether it's dealing with heartbreak, loss, or stress, our emotional well-being plays a pivotal role in how we face challenges. But how do we build emotional strength? In this video, we'll break down a step-by-step guide to healing and strengthening your emotional foundation, allowing you to not only survive but thrive through life's difficulties. The first step in building emotional strength is acknowledging your emotions. So often, we ignore or suppress what we're feeling, thinking that doing so will help us avoid pain. However, the path to emotional strength begins with allowing yourself to feel, whether it's sadness, anger, fear, or even joy. Each emotion serves a purpose. By acknowledging and accepting your feelings, you free yourself from the burden of emotional suppression. This practice helps you become more aware of what's going on inside, so you can deal with your emotions in a healthy way. Once you've acknowledged your emotions, the next step is understanding them. Emotions are not random. They are signals that inform us about our needs, boundaries, and desires. For example, sadness might indicate a need for self-care or healing, while anger can be a sign that something in our environment needs to change. By understanding the root causes of your emotions, you can address them more effectively. Journaling is a great way to explore your feelings and discover their underlying causes. Writing down your thoughts allows you to reflect, gain clarity, and start working through emotional challenges instead of running from them. Another crucial step in emotional healing is practicing self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on ourselves when we're going through tough times. We might think, "Why am I feeling this way?" Or "I should be stronger." But self-compassion is about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Recognize that it's okay to be vulnerable, to feel hurt, and to seek help. Emotional strength doesn't mean never feeling pain. It means showing up for yourself in moments of struggle. By practicing self-compassion, you stop criticizing yourself and instead give yourself the grace to heal. The fourth step is challenging negative thought patterns. Our thoughts have a powerful impact on our emotions. When we constantly think negatively, we reinforce feelings of hopelessness, inadequacy, or fear. To build emotional strength, we need to challenge these unhelpful thought patterns and replace them with more realistic, constructive perspectives. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT techniques, such as cognitive reframing, can help you identify negative thought patterns and replace them with more balanced, empowering thoughts. For example, if you think, "I'll never get over this," challenge that thought by reminding yourself of past difficulties you've overcome. By changing your thinking, you change your emotional experience. Building emotional strength also involves developing emotional resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after setbacks and continue moving forward. Resilience doesn't mean avoiding challenges. It means learning from them and becoming stronger as a result. To build resilience, start by focusing on your strengths and past successes. Reflect on how you've overcome obstacles before and remind yourself of your ability to cope with adversity. Building emotional resilience also involves cultivating a growth mindset, which helps you view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than threats to your well-being. The next step in emotional healing is learning to let go. Holding on to past hurts, grudges, or unresolved emotions can keep you stuck in a cycle of pain. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or excusing what happened. It means releasing the emotional hold that these experiences have on you. One powerful way to practice letting go is through forgiveness, both forgiving others and yourself. Forgiveness frees you from the burden of anger or guilt, allowing you to move forward with peace of mind. While forgiveness can be challenging, it is one of the most empowering ways to build emotional strength and create space for healing. Another important aspect of emotional strength is creating healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries protect your emotional well-being and prevent others from draining your energy. Boundaries are essential for preserving your mental and emotional space, especially when dealing with toxic relationships or situations. Setting clear boundaries allows you to say no when necessary, prioritize your needs, and protect your peace. By establishing boundaries, you create a foundation of self-respect that enables you to navigate life's challenges with confidence and clarity. Embracing vulnerability is also a key step in building emotional strength. While it may seem counterintuitive, vulnerability is a powerful source of resilience. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we connect more deeply with ourselves and others. Vulnerability allows us to share our struggles, ask for help, and receive support. It also allows us to express our emotions authentically, without fear of judgment. By embracing vulnerability, we open the door to deeper emotional healing and stronger relationships. Another step in building emotional strength is practicing mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. It teaches us to stay present, so we don't get overwhelmed by what's happening in the past or the future. Meditation can help you center your mind, calm your nervous system, and gain clarity. By incorporating mindfulness and meditation into your daily routine, you strengthen your ability to stay focused, calm, and emotionally resilient in the face of life's challenges. The next habit for building emotional strength is self-care. Taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional needs is essential for healing and building resilience. When we neglect ourselves, we become more vulnerable to stress, burnout, and emotional exhaustion. Self-care can be as simple as getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. By prioritizing self-care, you replenish your emotional reserves and build the energy and strength needed to face life's difficulties with confidence. The 12th and final step in this part is seeking support when needed. There's no shame in asking for help. Whether it's talking to a therapist, reaching out to a trusted friend, or joining a support group, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Healing is not a solitary journey. It's one that can be supported by others. By allowing yourself to receive support, you create a network of people who can help you navigate emotional struggles and offer perspective when you need it most. Continuing from where we left off, another key practice in building emotional strength is developing gratitude. Gratitude is not just about being thankful for the big things in life, but about appreciating the small, everyday moments. When life feels difficult, it's easy to focus on what's going wrong. However, practicing gratitude helps shift your focus to what's going right. Each day, take a moment to reflect on things you're grateful for, no matter how small they may seem. Whether it's a warm cup of coffee, a kind gesture, or a peaceful moment. Recognizing these blessings helps you cultivate a positive mindset, which is essential for emotional strength. Gratitude has been shown to improve mental health, reduce stress, and enhance overall well-being. When we express gratitude, we reinforce positive emotions, which can help us stay emotionally resilient. Make it a habit to write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Over time, this practice will shift your mindset, increase your emotional strength, and allow you to face life's challenges with a sense of hope and appreciation. Another powerful habit for building emotional strength is developing emotional intelligence, EQ. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions and the emotions of others. People with high EQ are able to navigate difficult situations with greater ease, communicate effectively, and respond thoughtfully to emotional challenges. Developing EQ is essential for emotional strength, as it allows us to process our emotions in a healthy way, rather than being overwhelmed by them. To improve emotional intelligence, start by becoming more aware of your emotional triggers. Notice when you feel stressed, anxious, or upset, and take a moment to pause and reflect on why you're feeling that way. Practice empathy by listening to others with an open heart and without judgment. By enhancing your emotional intelligence, you'll be better equipped to handle life's struggles, strengthen relationships, and remain calm in challenging situations. The next step is developing a support system. Emotional strength isn't just about internal resilience. It's also about having a network of people who can support you during tough times. No one is meant to face life's challenges alone. Having a strong support system, whether it's family, friends, or a professional therapist, can make a world of difference when you're feeling overwhelmed. These individuals provide not only emotional support but also guidance, perspective, and encouragement when you need it most. Building a support system requires vulnerability and the willingness to ask for help. Reach out to others when you need assistance or when you're feeling down. Often, simply sharing your struggles with someone who understands can provide relief and help you process your emotions more effectively. Remember, seeking support is a sign of strength, not weakness, and it plays a crucial role in healing. Another important habit for emotional strength is building resilience through challenges. Life's struggles are inevitable, but how we respond to them determines our emotional strength. Instead of seeing challenges as roadblocks, view them as opportunities for growth. When faced with adversity, take time to reflect on what the situation is teaching you and how it can help you develop mental toughness. Every challenge is a chance to build your resilience, and over time, you'll find that your ability to handle difficult situations becomes stronger. One powerful way to build resilience is through self-reflection. After facing a challenge, Take a moment to reflect on the experience. What did you learn about yourself? How did you handle the situation? What can you do differently next time? Self-reflection helps you gain perspective on your struggles and gives you the opportunity to grow from them. By continuously learning from challenges, you build resilience and strengthen your emotional fortitude. The seventh habit is practicing self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is about embracing who you are, flaws, mistakes, and all. It's easy to be harsh on ourselves, especially when life doesn't go as planned. However, self-acceptance is the foundation of emotional strength. When you accept yourself unconditionally, you stop relying on external validation and learn to trust your own worth. This practice helps you stay grounded and secure, even when faced with criticism or setbacks. To practice self-acceptance, stop comparing yourself to others and focus on your own unique journey. Recognize that everyone has their own struggles and imperfections, and that it's okay to not have everything figured out. Be kind to yourself and acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. Self-acceptance empowers you to move forward without fear or self-doubt, building a resilient and confident mindset. Another key habit is embracing change and adaptability. Life is full of unexpected changes, and the ability to adapt to new circumstances is a crucial part of emotional strength. Resisting change often leads to frustration, stress, and stagnation. Instead of fearing change, embrace it as an opportunity for growth. The Stoics believed that we cannot control external events, but we can control how we respond to them. By cultivating an adaptable mindset, you learn to navigate life's uncertainties with greater ease and grace. Adaptability also involves letting go of rigid expectations. When things don't go as planned, instead of feeling defeated, allow yourself the flexibility to adjust and find new solutions. Embracing change allows you to remain emotionally strong in the face of life's inevitable twists and turns. The ninth habit is finding meaning in suffering. While it's natural to want to avoid pain and discomfort, suffering can often lead to personal growth and greater understanding of ourselves. The Stoics believed that hardship is an essential part of the human experience, and that it can teach us valuable lessons about resilience, compassion, and gratitude. Instead of avoiding suffering, ask yourself what you can learn from it. How can you grow through this experience? By finding meaning in suffering, you turn adversity into an opportunity for self-improvement. The 10th habit is developing a balanced perspective. Life's struggles often feel overwhelming because we view them in isolation, without considering the bigger picture. A balanced perspective helps you recognize that no single event defines your entire life. When facing challenges, remind yourself that this moment is just one part of a much larger story. Keeping a broad perspective allows you to stay calm, focused, and patient during difficult times, knowing that you have the strength to overcome anything that comes your way. The 11th habit is learning to celebrate progress, not perfection. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't going perfectly, but the key to emotional strength is recognizing that progress is more important than perfection. Celebrate the small wins and milestones along the way, even if they seem insignificant. These moments of progress remind you that you're moving in the right direction. By focusing on progress rather than perfection, you take the pressure off yourself and create a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that fuels further growth. The 12th habit is creating an empowering environment. Your environment plays a significant role in your emotional well-being. Surround yourself with positivity, whether it's uplifting people, motivational content, or a physical space that makes you feel calm and inspired. A cluttered or toxic environment can contribute to stress and anxiety, while a supportive and positive environment fosters growth and resilience. Create an environment that nurtures your emotional strength, and you'll be better equipped to handle life's challenges with confidence and clarity.